Hello, this is a short demo to illustrate to you how this wonderful, amazing, and absolutely free invoicing or bookkeeping software works. So it's a software that you can use to manage your income and expenditure. Okay, now this is not a school software, but it's an accounting software that you can use to manage the income and expenses of your school. Okay, both income from the sale of your school books, uniform, and more especially your school fees. So the software will help you to bill your students, to collect money from them, record your expenses, and so many amazing things. Another wonderful thing about this software is this: if you have another business that you do aside school, you can still use this same software, this same single sign up to manage these two businesses differently, creating two different accounts for them. Let me show you. Look at this. This is my own business, my own Delight Accounting Clinic. I use this software to manage my business, so I don't teach you what I don't use. Okay, and this is the demo account that I created to illustrate to you. This is another demo account. Okay, it's an amazing software. So it means, assuming these are my businesses, means I'm managing 3 different businesses using the same software, and it is absolutely free. No subscription, no payments, nothing whatever. You're only paying me to teach you how to use the software and guide you to use it amazingly well. Okay, so here you will see the list of all students in your school. You use the software to record every child so that you're able to build them and every other thing. Are you seeing it? See the class, see the class. These are in basic 1, basic 2. This is just for illustration. You can also capture the email address of the parents and their phone numbers depending on the information that you want to capture from parents. Okay, here you register all your fees and every other item that you sell. Okay, the fees from, see this one, basic 1 fees, basic 2 fees. See the description, see the amount. If you sell other things like books and every other thing that you sell, you also create them here. Here you can use this to give a new student prospectus. You want to give them a quotation of all they need to bring and the fees they need to pay. You can use this module to do it. Okay, this one is where you do the billing proper. Okay, from here you will bill every child, and the essence of doing this is for you to know your expected income. All right, so look at it. You see the class, the amount. Are you seeing the amount of school fees that the child is supposed to pay? Are you seeing the balance? Means this child have not paid, this one have not paid, this one is not owing anything again. You also see status. Okay, an amazing thing with this software is that you are going to put the date that you want to be the last day for payment. For instance, let's assume that you are issuing the invoice today and your last day of payment is 2 weeks after the resumption. You just come here and put it. Okay, you tell parents pay before, let's say 8th of January, you'll be able to do that. So amazing, right? Then here you will sell every other thing aside school fees. So you can use this to manage your school fees. Here you will sell every other thing that you sell. You can also use this particular module to sell but if you're using your laptop, use this particular module to sell every other thing that you sell, your books, uniform, and every other amazing things that you sell in your school. And here is for payment links. Okay, you will check, there are a lot of links here. The same way you have your Flutterwave, your PayPal, and every other thing. So you check the one you have. If it is here, you create the link and you can use this software to collect payments. Another amazing thing about this software is that you can actually create accounts for every parent. Okay, parents will log in into this same software. They will all have their unique login details where they can see the payment they have made. Their when they pay school fees, they can see their receipt there. Okay, they will see the scores of their child. As I've told you, it's an accounting software, but everything that has to do with money they have paid you, they can see everything there. So amazing, right? So during the training proper, I will show you how to do all those things. So wonderful. Okay, here is for you to receive your payment. Sometimes when you are billing the child, maybe the child is paying immediately or the child has paid, you will receive payment. But some people might want to pay instrumentally. Okay, this is where you collect it. And as soon as, not that the person paid 20,000, 20,000 will be separate. Everything will be adding up immediately. Okay, and it will show you the mode of payment, whether it's cash or bank, and this will help you to do your bank reconciliation. You trace every payment in the bank to your bank statement and every payment in the cash to the deposit you've made in the bank. So amazing, right? And sometimes some parents may want to pay installmentally. No, sorry. Some parents might want to pay in advance. Let's say we are starting a term now, and the parents want to say, oh, I want to pay for both first, second, and third term. I won't be available. Just tell me the amount. You estimate the amount and tell the parents. You might even agree with the parents that this amount might increase or reduce by the time the parents will agree. So by that time, you don't need to bill it as if it's part of your term fees. No, it should be in a separate place. If you're in first term and the parents want to pay for second and third term, that second and third term should be registered separately because you are yet to get there. And this is where this particular retainer invoice module comes in. You record your advance payment you've collected from your parents. Amazing, right? Then also, if your fees does not change, let's say in a term, your tuition fee is always 50,000 naira, and everything is 50,000 naira for both first, second, and third term, you will use this module to create it so that you don't need to be recreating it again. All right, it's just there. By the beginning of the new term, it will just pop up. I will teach you how to do those things. All right. You may not actually need this module, but in case you give your students credit, let's say, oh, we are giving you scholarship of 20,000 naira off, you can actually use this module to create that. All right. You also, while registering the students, if there are students that you give discounts, you can actually also put the discount. Let's say the normal school fees is 40,000, but you are removing some amount of money based on your agreement with the parents, maybe because they have much people or whatever. You can use here to do the discount. Okay, and here you register everything that has to do with your expenses, both expenses incurred on behalf of your business, expenses incurred on behalf of parents. Sometimes a child might need something urgently and a parent is not available to make that available. You use your money to do that and you want to bill the parents for it to pay you back. Sometimes a child may be in school, maybe you have a boarding school and the child fell sick. You're able to treat the child. You want to include it in the child's billing. You can use this module also, expenses module, to do it. So every kind of expenses will be here, whether the one you are billing to the child, whether the one that is for the school, all of them will be recorded here. Okay, and for expenses that keep recurring, like your rent or depreciation, everything, you will be able to use this particular module to do that. Okay, and again, you have so many reports that you can see. Look at it. Example, if you want to see all the invoices, like the total amount that you're supposed to receive in a term. Okay, you have billed every child and you want to know how much that you expected to receive. Like this person is expected to receive 310,000 and you want to see, oh, I'm expected to receive that. How much have I received so far? You go back to this report and it will show you how much your parents have paid or students have paid and the mode of payment, whether it's bank or cash, and you can actually filter. Okay, you filter to know the one in the bank and the one in the cash and trace it as you might want to do it. So amazing. And there are other reports. You want to see those that owing you, how much they're owing you. You just come over here and you see that. Look at it. So it's telling you, look at it. You see every child and the amount they're owing, and so many amazing things, so many amazing reports. You can also request for reviews from parents if they have their account created. And that is just it. So this is the part one of the software for your income and your expenditure. The part two is the template that you need to track your inventory. Okay, so let me show you the template now. So this is a sample of some templates that we have. This particular template is to track the in and out of your inventory, the inventory of books. Okay, here this is where you do the setup. All right, so once you do the setup here, you register the books you have, the uniform you have that you are selling. Okay, as you sell, you record the quantity here. As you purchase, you record the quantity here. Remember, you will use the free software to record to sell. Okay, but this particular one is you want to know how much that is available. Oh, I sold 20. The other software will show you that you sold 20, but it will not show you how much you purchased or what is remaining. Okay, but this you will not use this template to say, oh, I have 20 available, I purchased 50 and I've sold 20, so this is what is remaining. This is actually what this particular one will do for you. Okay, and the end result is for us to get our material movement. Okay, here each time you want to know how many size book uniform you have, this is particular place you will have. It's an amazing tool that you use for your school. Okay, there are also other templates like your budgeting template. I'm going to teach you how to do budget for your school because you need to plan ahead. So I'm going to teach you, give you the template. You also have template for other reconciliations. It's just so much. I cannot cover everything in this demo. Your cash movement template, everything that you do in your school that has to do with money, I got involved. I'm going to teach you. I'm going to guide you to do that with just a very token. Okay, and I'm looking forward to have you. I'm still yours. I'm Ms. Okamaka, and I'm your digital accountant. Thank you.